We now continue with Smurf.
All funky colors. Shapes that swing.
It's impossible.
This is the Eclectic Discussion Podcast.
It's another episode where did all my treasure go? Ratchet bitches, ratchet hoes, fuck them good, then let them go.
This is the EDP.
Yeah, remember Edits? Remember? Hey, remember Ghostbusters? Oh, I remember. Remember Slimy?
What's up, everybody? ADP. Thank you for download, streaming, and see me on Twitter and Blue Sky and Purple Dove, whatever. Listen, what we're talking about today is Mandela Effect joints. So, Mandela Effect is when large groups of people remember something differently than it actually happened. And most of them are from the 80s, the greatest decade. Maybe it had to do with a lot of drugs, not sure. Like different, like things that people keep saying or keep doing or swear that happened. Examples like Luke, I'm your father, from Star Wars. Darth Vader never said that. He said, no, I am your father. But people would swear up and down, boom. You know, the Bernstein Bears thing and the Star Wars, Luke used the Force. He never said that. Obi-Wan said, Luke, never said Luke used the Force. He said the Force will always, will be with you or some shit like that. But he never just said use the Force directly to Luke. So, I figured, let's have other ones. Let's the less publicized Mandela Effects, with some that I actually do believe, and some I know is not. I mean, none of these are real, but let's have some fun. Keeping in theme with Star Wars, C-3PO in real life, and real movie life, has a silver leg. One leg is silver. Most people don't believe that, but it's true. If you go back to the original trilogy, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, you'll see he has a silver leg. The thing is, people don't believe that. And look, in the movie it's hard to see. If you have a silver leg and you're on the desert and you're walking around, the reflection that makes it probably look gold. Most of the time, R2-D2 is running right next to him, so you don't even get to see his lower half. But I'm going to tell you the real reason why people don't believe it, and it's not their fault. The real reason is when the first toys came out, the Star Wars toys, no silver leg. So, if you're a kid and you went to go see that movie when you were 5, 6, 10, you only saw it once. No one had money to go to the movies a whole bunch of times. And it wasn't out on nothing because VHS didn't even exist. So, if you got the toy and you played with the toy your entire childhood, that's the only thing you remember. You remember the gold legs on the toy. But C-3PO does have a silver leg. Mr. Rogers' theme song, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. He does not say that. He actually says it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Semantics, but I'm saying. Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. They don't say that. The actual line is, if you build it, he will come. No they.
If you build it, he will come.
Semantics, but I am saying. One that I thought, I could have sworn that the Monopoly man, rich Uncle Pennybags, had a monocle. And he didn't have a monocle. He never had a monocle. I thought that he had a monocle on the chance card where he was like skidding and he like it was a bank error card. I thought that he had a monocle on that one, but I guess he does not. Another one that I thought, the Fruit of the Loom logo on your underwears and your t-shirts. I thought it had a cornucopia with the fruit behind the fruit, but it never did. I would have fought and lost money on the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo, but that is definitely not a thing. One that some people, these are weird people because I know this not to be true. The peanut butter, Jiffy. It was never called Jiffy. It was only called Jif with one F. And I think it's possible that people were confusing Jiffy with Skippy. Even though not Jiffy was Skippy. Jif was Skippy. But Jif was the superior peanut butter anyway. FYI. You had the mirror on the wall thing from the the Seven Dwarfs, Snow White, Evil Queen. She never says mirror on the wall. She says magic mirror on the wall, which makes sense. It's magic. You're talking to it. It's talking back. But also, the one that I actually believed, and I guess is not true. Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires. It's just Smokey Bear. I would have fought and lost money on Smokey the Bear. Maybe it's because all of the cartoon characters that had the, but then again, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, it wasn't the in there. It's probably, this is what I'm gonna guess, Smokey the Bear probably remembering Yogi the Bear. But I think that's still Yogi Bear. I don't know, but there's no the. Risky Business, when the Tom Cruise just dancing around Winnie the Pooh in it, in his shirt and sock and sunglasses. There's no sunglasses. People think there's sunglasses. There's no sunglasses in the Risky Business thing. And speaking of sunglasses, also, people think that the Raisin Bran son wears sunglasses. The Raisin Bran son never wore sunglasses. Maybe because the Raisin Bran California raisins, maybe because they had sunglasses. I don't know. It would make sense for a sun. The sun is reflecting. No, maybe you shouldn't have sunglasses. I don't know. But the Raisin Bran son did not wear sunglasses. Another one. Kit Kat bar. You have a nice Kit Kat bar for yourself. There's no hyphen. There's no hyphen between the Kit and the cat, between the T and the K. It's just Kit Kat. So, that's the thing. And Star Trek, Beat Me Up Scotty has never been spoken. They've never said it. One that I actually thought was on I Dream of Jeannie. I Dream of Jeannie. At the end of I Dream of Jeannie, I thought that Jeannie and Master, who's that? That's not Major Healy. Major Nelson. I thought they got married. At the end, I thought they finally got married. I thought I remember they got married on a beach where her bottle washed up where he found her. That's what I thought. But yeah, it didn't end like that. And no official wedding. I had no idea. So anyway, those are some Mandela Effects that some I still kind of believe, but clearly didn't happen. I appreciate you guys listening. If you think of some, or you want to prove mine wrong with some crude photoshopped image you got off of the internet, because you can believe everything you find on the internet, by all means send it to me on Blue Sky, Twitter, Insta, Bibble, all of the shits. In the meantime, in between time, appreciation.
With your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover.